Right, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight it's the final night of the World of Thunder Racing League Short Track Nasty with the Birthday Best celebration. We've seen Super Late Models, 360s, Street Stocks, and now the final class to wrap up the week here on Ultimate Dirt TV, the UMP Modifieds. Good evening, my name is Brett Wheeler. We hope you enjoy the show here tonight. What we can tell you is we're going to have a heat racing action, and then of course the preliminary mains. We'll have a D, C, B. We'll also have a dash that will be run in the warm-up session, and 60 laps to close the week out. Of course, tonight's payout will be as follows: $75 to the winner, $50 will grab for second. Third is going to be $40, $35 for fourth. Fifth, you'll grab $30, $25 for sixth, $20 for seventh and eighth, $15 for ninth and 10th, and $10 from 11th on back for this 18-car field. Qualifying getting set to come out onto the racetrack right now. And let's go and take a look at some of these drivers. And we'll see how some of these drivers can start off their night. The 56 of Brad Dyer, going to be one of the first cars on the racetrack here. Of course, with the lone car qualifying, that means all drivers pretty much are out at the same time. It's a 3-minute session, so they haven't really got a lot of time to waste when it comes to laying down the lap time. Shane DeVolder, first car to 17.332. Brad Dyer jumps to the top of the speed charts with a 17.288. Matthew Everett in car 06 finished third in the street stocks last night here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Matthew Everett's 7th quick. The 19 of Shane DeVolder, he's going to finish up his lap time. Bailey Jones in car number 51. I'm going to watch the 51. Eric Elmore, 17.215 quick time. Bryson Daffin with a 17.216. Bailey Jones, 15th quick. Shad Prescott in car number 41. Positive he picked up the super late model main event win. From inside of the top three, Keith Hackney with a 17.133. 17.133 for Keith Hackney in car number 69. Prescott in the 41. First lap time here at the Volusia Speedway Park is going to be third. Make that second quick with a 17.162. A 17.162. What can Prescott do here on lap number 2? Blake Cannon moves into position 4. As there is the 44 car with a 17.197. Aaron Kitchen in car number 17, going to be 9th quick. Greg Sager in the 7.12. Sitting 20th quick. 24 cars have taken a time. I believe there was 27 cars signed into the pit area for the final part of the World of Thunder Birthday Bash. A week-long celebration as they continue to move forward into 2019. Qualifying done. We're going to have 3 heat races on the program tonight. Let's go and take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for tonight's opening heat. Starting on pole in car number 69, Keith Hackney. Alongside Keith Hackney in car number 44, Blake Cannon will start position number 2. Starting position 3, the 96 of Nick Daffin. Alongside Nick Daffin in car number 56. Starting position 4, it's Brad Dyer. Starting position number 5 in caliber 85, it'll be Cole Harvey. Alongside him in caliber 313, Greg Thompson out of position number 6. Starting position 7 in car 06, it's going to be Matthew Everett, and starting out of position 8, caliber 87 of Stephen McMillan. There's your 8 cars for the opening heat race of the night for the UMP Modifieds. 3 heat races, 8 laps to distance, top 3 to the A main. The rest of the drivers are going to be in the C and B main. Once again, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. We want to thank Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, JR Productions and Media, Turbo Tees Apparel, and World of Thunder Racing League as well. We will have an announcement in about 2 hours time as well. We are just sorting out through some details there, but expect an announcement to come in 2 hours time. Also be live on, well, the announcement will be put out on our Facebook page. Of course, don't forget to check out our webpage as well at www.ultimatedirttv.com. And Keith Hackney with an early start off at turn number 4. Cannon going to look to his inside, but it's going to be Keith Hackney who has the run down the back straightaway for the first time in the opening heat. The 96 of Nick Daffin rides in position number 3. Thompson and Cole Harvey side by side. Matthew Everett's looking behind them right now. Cole Harvey down low into turn number 1 and 2. Everett's looking to get to the outside. Pick up position number 5 as they drag race down the back straightaway. Like Cannon putting some pressure on Keith Hackney as well. Through 1 and 2 we go on the opening heat of the night. Track is still juiced up at the moment. Tell you what, Blake Cannon is right there on Keith Hackney. He's got a right front up the inside car. On the inside the left rear fender panel. Hackney going to get the drive down the back straight away. So you race for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Hackney on the outside of the 69. Blake Cannon on the inside. Cannon got a little tight, almost caught the tyres on the exit of turn number 4. Cannon still works down low. Your race for the lead is heating up. Cannon and Hackney into 3 and 4. Slide job from Cannon. Hackney tries to turn it back underneath. Successful. He's going to take back the lead as they come past the start-finish line. 2.5 to go down the back straight away. Hackney continues to lead the heat race. Blake Cannon not going away just yet. Cannon once again works inside into turn number 3 and 4. There was nothing in it between the pair. 0.033 of a second. Last night we had a .022 finish in the street stock. Hackney and Cannon putting on a show right now. White flag is out one more time. Around the Volusia Speedway Park into 1 and 2 we go. Hackney on the outside running right through the middle of turn number 1 and 2. This is going to be on. Here comes Cannon up the inside again. Can he get the driver for turn number 4? He's going to come up in. Oh, wow! Jeez, that was close. 4/1000th of a second. And would you believe it? Blake Cannon gets the win. Oh, man. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. How about this for a finish, ladies and gentlemen? 4/1000ths of a second. Let's slow that down before we get into your Wicked Cushion starting grid for heat number 2. Just all or nothing on the line into turns 3 and 4. We slow it down. Contact there, and you can just see the front bumper of the 44. Blake Cannon gets the win. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for heat number 2. Prescott on the front row with Eric Elmore. Second row going to be Terry Joyner and Dylan Hauser. Shane DeVolder, Dustin Hall, Greg Sager, Raymond Berner will be the eight starters in heat race number 1. Yeah, Randy, that was a great one. Phillip Fields, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Yeah, that was crazy. Shane, well, heat number 1. Hey, what's going on, K-Dog? Welcome. Catching up with all the chat right now. Alright, your super late. I'm pretty sure you won the super late models here on Sunday night. Shad Prescott alongside Eric Elmore. Green flag is out. Heat number 2 beginning right now. 8 laps the journey. Terry Joyner in the 7-11 right now sits in position number 3. Moving into position 4 is going to be Shane DeVolder up the inside. Battle on for 3rd and 4th right now. Shad Prescott going to lead the opening lap with Eric Elmore, followed by Terry Joyner. DeVolder up the inside, looking down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Good side-by-side battle for 3rd and 4th. DeVolder gets a little bit of a bump there from Dustin Hall in the 331 car. Terry Joyner move him back to position 4 as he 2 moves up on the inside. Going to take over position number 3, but here comes Joyner back to the inside. Going to take back 3rd, I think, at the line, no. He's going to get shuffled back to position 4. DeVolder and Dustin Hall. Starting, we're watching Shane DeVolder in the 19 car, back there in position 5. So DeVolder now moves to position 4. He will make the pass on Terry Joyner in the 7-11 car. So DeVolder sitting 1 spot out of the transfer at the moment. Meanwhile, your race leader, the 41 of Shad Prescott, just riding comfortable right now, just ticking the laps off, doing what he needs to do to start on the outside of the front row of tonight's main. In fact, no, it's going to be starting on the outside of the dash. Prescott, don't think he's going to have any kind of challenges from Eric Elmore at the moment. Fastest lap time for Prescott, a 17.223. Turning laps in the 17.3s at the moment, so certainly the fastest car on the racetrack. 17.453. Elmore was 17.454, and third car 17.455. So you look at 1/1000th of a second difference between first, second, and third. Shad Prescott gets the win here in heat number 2. Eric Elmore second, third. Hauser, Shane DeVolder home in 4th. Terry Joyner in 5th. Dustin Hall, Raymond Berner, and Greg Sager. Your 8 cars to finish heat race number 2. Yeah, he's certainly a wheelman. He's Blake Cannon. Take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid for the final heat of the night. Starting on pole in the 442, it'll be Jordan Casey. Starting position 2 in car number 18, Bryson Daffin. Starting position 3, the 17 of Aaron Kitchen. He lines up alongside car number 13, the Rockstar, DJ Kilinowski. Starting position 5, car number 80 of Dylan Wilson. Starting position 6, the 68 of Darren Littoral. Your 7th starter in car 615, Taylor Brizigella, alongside car number 51 of Bailey Jones out of position 8. And starting position 9 in car 75, Benji Killian. We watch the 3rd and final heat of the night. Of course, we'll then go into our preliminary mains, and then of course a dash. And a 60-lap main event to wrap up the World of Thunder iRacing League Birthday Bash Celebration Week. Jordan Casey, Bryson Daff in the front row, Aaron Kitchen, TJ Kilinowski in row 2. Here we go, green flag is out, we're underway for the final 8 laps of the Birthday Bash celebration. Kitchen got a good start up the inside, going to move into position number 3 as they make their way into turn number 1. Here comes Dylan Wilson in car number 80. Wilson started position 5, needs to advance 2 positions to position 3. Looking like he's going to move 1 spot on the opening lap. We got carnage and contact at the back here. The 68 car of Darren Little. Meanwhile, you race for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. The 18 car of Bryson Daffin. Not sure where he's gone. Aaron Kitchen to the race lead. He comes back now. Daffin moves back to position 2. Third is going to be a battle between Dylan Wilson in car number 80 and DJ Kilinowski in the 13 car. Side by side for 3rd and 4th, and look at Daffin looking down low down the back straightaway. On your race leader, Aaron Kitchen. There's contact as they go into turn number 3 and 4. And they were almost 3 wide. Look at this, nearly 3 wide on the exit of turn 4 into 1 and 2. Once again, Kilinowski almost making it 3 wide with Kitchen and Wilson. Wilson moves into position 2. And I get the feeling that the 80 is not done with just yet. How about Bryson Daffin back to the front in the 18 machine. Move Kitchen back to position 3. And a good 4-car battle for your top 3 spots. These top 3, don't forget, will make it straight into tonight's A-main. The winner is going to move, the top 2 will move into the trophy dash. And here comes Wilson, Daffin. Daffin going to slide up in front of Wilson. Wilson going to cross back underneath him now. So a good battle on for the race lead with 1.5 to go. Wilson back down the bottom side. Daffin on the outside of the racetrack right now. White flag is out. Oh, contact. Wilson going to check up just a little bit. Kilinowski moves to position 3. Shuffle. Aaron Kitchen back to position 4. Into 3 and 4 we go for the final time. Bryson Daffin going to get the win. Second is going to go to Dylan Wilson. Third going to be DJ Kilinowski, Aaron Kitchen, Taylor Brizicella, Bailey Jones, Benji Killian, Darren Little, and Jordan Casey. Some entertaining heat races to open up the night here at the Volusia Speedway Park, the World of Thunder iRacing Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash celebration. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 26, Raymond Berner. On the outside of the front row in car 75, Benji Killian. Starting position 3, the 87 of Stephen McMillan and Greg Sager. In car 712 will start position 4. And our 5th car that is meant to be on the grid in car number 68 should be Darren Littoral. Because 3 other cars had registered but had not run heat races. Unfortunately, it's going to put us into a 12-lap C-main. There was scheduled for 8 cars, and Darren Little will make the call. In fact, he's going to miss the start, but it won't matter because we can tell you that the top 5 at this stage will move forward into the back of tonight's B-main. So these 5 drivers are going to get a 12-lap hot lap session right now. Of course, it is going to be run under the C-main banner. Of course, if you're watching, well, no matter where you're watching from, of course, don't forget to check out our website. You can head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Keep up to date with what's going on, what we've got going on a weekly basis. Of course, check out our schedule, and don't forget, of course, to show our sponsors some support here. Like I said, in about an hour's time, or an hour to 2 hours time, we will have another announcement Perfect opportunity to go on board with some of these drivers throughout this C main. 12 laps the distance. Thanks, Matt. Hope you are enjoying the show. Green flag is out. And it's going to be the 26 of Raymond Berner. Going to lead the field into turn number 1 and 2. Benji Killing going to ride in second. Stephen McMillan in the Colby's Eye Paints World of Thunder Ultimate Dirt TV. He's going to back there in third. Fourth is going to be Greg Sager in car number 712. Darren Little on the racetrack as well in car 68, but he's some ways away because what you get a 10-second penalty, maybe 15-second depending on what has been set up, but he is back there in the 5th spot, so he's going to get some track time as well. And there he is in car number 68 in the VP Racing's fuel entry. The 3 laps complete right now, and Raymond Berner in car number 26 out in front. A good couple of car lengths. In fact, it's just under half a second back to Benji Killian in the 75. We go back to Stephen McMillan in third, and Greg Sager fourth. In 5th is Darren Little, so no change to how these guys started the heat race. The C main. And probably now's a good time to go on board with a few of these drivers. Almost right there to make the move to take over the race lead. Berner way up on the outside of the racetrack, right through the middle of turn number 3 and 4, and your battle is going to be on for the race lead here in just a moment. There's a 10th separating the pair as they make their way into turn number 1 and 2. 7 laps in, 4.5 to go right now as they make their way down the back straight away. Hello Michael, welcome in. Danny, hope you enjoy the coverage here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Now, Benji Killian, your new race leader, into turn number 1 and 2. Slide up and take the line away from Raymond Berner. Will Berner make the move back to the race lead, or is he just going to sit back there in 2nd spot and just get some extra laps in? Stephen McMillan in 3rd. Darren Little in 4th, and Greg Sager, I believe, going to be back on pit road. In fact, he is in the 712 entry, so Greg retiring from this C main. 2 laps to go for your race leader, Benji Killian and Raymond Berner the top 2. Stephen McMillan 3rd, Darren Little 4th, and Greg Sager the top 5. Now, of course, the top 5 will move on to the back of the B main. The B main going to be up next. White flag one more time around this racetrack. Down the back straight away for the final time in tonight's C main, and it's going to be the 75 of Benji Killian getting the job done. Raymond Berner close, but not close enough. He will grab 2nd. Stephen McMillan 3rd, 4th. Making his way through turns 3 and 4 right now. It's going to be Darren Little, and Greg Sager comes home in 5th spot. B main up next, and let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. $16 cars going to make up your B main. 12 laps the distance. Let's take a look at the Wicked Cushion starting grid. Starting on pole in car 313, it's Greg Thompson. On the outside of the front row, the 19 of Shane DeVolder. Inside row number 2, the 17 of Aaron Kitchen starts position 3 on the outside in car 06, Matthew Everett's out of position 4. Position 5 going to be the 711 of Terry Joyner starting position 6, and the 615 Taylor Brizicella. Cole Harvey in the 85 will start position 7. Dustin Hall in the 331 will start position 8. Position 9 going to be the 51 of Bailey Jones, and Brad Dyer in the 56 will start position 10. Benji Killian in the 75 will start position 11. Starting position 12, the 26 of Raymond Berner. Stephen McMillan alongside Darren Little and Greg Sager. Mike Crawn not in this one. Wasn't in the C main either, but that's going to be 15 cars in tonight's B main. 12 laps the journey. And we take our top 11 cars into tonight's main event, along with our 9 other drivers that have already made the show via making it through heat racing action. Greg Thompson, your pole sitter on pit road. So that's now going to move the 17 of Aaron Kitchen up on the front row with Shane DeVolder. Green flag, 12 laps on the board, and the final B main of the birthday bash celebration week. Uh-oh, cars turned around. 51 of Bailey Jones, he got the worst of that one. And of course, no yellows in this one until we get to the main event. Aaron Kitchen led the opening lap. Second is Shane DeVolder. Matthew Everett's in the 06. In third spot, in fact, Cole Harvey in position 4. Rounding up the top 5 in the 711 is going to be Terry Joyner. Through 1 and 2 we go. DeVolder looks down to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to make the move on Aaron Kitchen. Cannot quite get the run down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Kitchen's got a car length lead over DeVolder and Everett. Kitchen and Everett running similar lines. DeVolder now pulls up alongside the 17 down the back straightaway. He's going to take the race lead momentarily into 3. Off of turn 4, it's going to be Aaron Kitchen back to the pointy end. But it is a good battle going on for your race lead between Shane DeVolder and Aaron Kitchen. Shane DeVolder clears the 17 down the back straightaway. Move Shane DeVolder to the top spot on the racetrack. Kitchen second, third, going to be Everett. Then you go back to Cole Harvey, Terry Joyner, rounding up the top 5. Brad Dyer in 6th. 7th is going to be Benji Killian. Taylor Brizigheller in 8th. And you go back to Raymond Berner, 9th, Dustin Hall. 10th and 11th is Stephen McMillan. All these 06 car. Matthew Evans now to the lead. We see a slide job there. But here comes DeVolder back to the front. Matthew Everett's not going to give it up that easy. He wants to get back to the race lead. There is almost contact into 1 and 2. Cars getting out of shape. But they done well. As the top 5 continue to work their way through turn number 3 and 4. Darren Little in the 68 in that 11th and final transfer spot. Right behind him in car 87, Stephen McMillan. First car going to miss out. Cole Harvey gets around Aaron Kitchen. Now we go back to the front between Shane DeVolder and Matthew Everett. 2.5 to go down the back straightaway. We'll have the dash lineup next. 2 laps to go for Shane DeVolder to punch his ticket into tonight's 60-lap main event. 3 corners number 3 and 4. He will get the white flag this time by on the front straightaway. There it is. One more time around this half a mile of a racetrack here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Down low again is going to be DeVolder. Everett also rides the bottom of the racetrack. 3 corners number 3 and 4 for the final time in tonight's B main. Shane DeVolder wins second. Going to go to Matthew Everett. Cole Harvey home in third. Fourth is going to be Aaron Kitchen, Terry Joyner, Brad Dyer, Benji Killian, Taylor Brizigheller, Raymond Berner, Dustin Hall. And looking at the 11th spot, Darren Little going to get the job over Stephen McMillan Greg Sager and the rest of the B main finishers. Our dash is going to be up next. It'll be 6 cars, the top 2 from the 3 heat races. So 6 cars, 6 laps, no yellows in this. Straight up, run it. How they finish is how they will start the first 6 positions in tonight's main event. Of course, your B main winner will start position 7. No, in fact 10. We've already locked 9 in from heat racing action. So drivers are going to get into their correct positions here. Blake Cannon going to start on pole. On his outside in car number 41, Shad Prescott. Starting position 3, the 18 of Bryson Daffin. Starting position 4, the 69 of Keith Hackney. Starting position 5 in the 420, it's going to be Eric Elmore. Starting position 6 in car number 80, Dylan Wilson. Six laps, 6 cars. Not sure where Daffin's gone. He might be having some sort of internet issues. So make that 5 cars, 6 lap. Bryson Daffin going to be credited with a 6th place finish. Green flag is out. And it's going to be Blake Cannon making his way into turn number 1 and 2. Prescott down low. Keith Hackney on the outside, along with Dylan Wilson and Eric Elmore in the 420 as well. Up on the inside, looking for position number 3 right now. Hackney got a little tight on the entry into turn number 3, and that balked the 80 car of Dylan Wilson. Battle on for 3rd and 4th right now. Eric Elmore going to pick up 3rd spot. Hackney just getting shuffled back there. Going to be back to position 5 as well. Here comes Dylan Wilson up the inside. So a good battle going on for 4th and 5th, but it's Blake Cannon out in front from Shad Prescott and Eric Elmore in 3rd. Halfway home, 3 down, 3 to go. Look at Wilson. Hackney going to pull the car to the infield. Wilson looking for 3rd on Elmore. Side by side is into turn number 3 and 4. Eric Elmore through the middle of the racetrack. In the 420 car, Dylan Wilson. 2 to go at the line for your leader, Blake Cannon and Shad Prescott. Prescott, the fastest car in regards to lap times, of the 17.479. Cannon with the 17.502. They are on the inside of the racetrack. A white flag is out one more time for your leader. And it's going to be down the back straight away. Blake Cannon, Shad Prescott, the top 2. They make their way into corners number 3 and 4 for the final time. Car 44 of Blake Cannon going to start on pole for tonight's 60-lap main event. We'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV and come back with tonight's start of tonight's main event for the World of Thunder Road Racing League Short Track Nasty Birthday Bash celebration here at the Volusia Speedway Park, right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. so we're not too far away from throwing the checkered flag down on this warm-up session. In fact, these drivers might have the rest of the warm-up session, the 3.5 minutes, just to work the track in just a little bit. Of course, don't forget to check out our website. You can go to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Keep up to date with our schedule, what we've got going on throughout the week. Of course, you can head over to our sponsors tab and we'll keep up to date with all of our sponsors. Of course, those people supporting us here at Ultimate Dirt TV for the season. Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, JR Productions and Media, World of Thunder Racing League, and Turbo Tees Apparel. As I said earlier on, we have an announcement to make in about 1 hour and a half's time. Between 1 and 2 hours we'll make that announcement, so keep an eye on our Facebook page. Of course, if you're watching on our Facebook page for the first time, welcome. Or if you're a regular watcher here at Ultimate Dirt TV, welcome as well. Don't forget to hit the like and follow button and share it out to all your friends and family. Of course, if you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button and make sure the bell and the get notifications tab is on. And of course, our YouTube watchers, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell and get notifications tab to keep up to date with everything that we've got going on here at Ultimate Dirt TV. We've got a busy year ahead of us and already a busy start into 2019. So we're going to go and stretch the legs, have a drink, get some water, and we'll be right back here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Alright, it is showtime for tonight's 60 lap main event. I'm going to go through and take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. Now those first 6 positions may just be changed around, of course, due to our dash and the way they start. But let's go ahead and take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. So we know starting on pole, it will be Blake Cannon. On the outside of the front row, it'll be Shad Prescott. Starting position 3 should be Dylan Wilson in Calibrati. And Bryson Daffin will be on that 4th row. You go back to Keith Hackney and Eric Elmore. In fact, Elmore's going to start 4th. Hackney will start 5th. And Daffin will start position 6. 7th on back is going to be correct. Nick Daffin in the 96 will start position 7 alongside the 2 of Dylan Hauser. DJ Kilanowski in the 13 will start position number 9. Starting position 10, the 19 of Shane DeVolder. Alright! Matthew Everett in the 06 will start position 11. Cole Harvey in car 85 will start position 12. Starting position 13, the 17 of Aaron Kitchen. Terry Joyner in the 711 will start position 14. 15 belongs to the 56 of Brad Dyer. Benji Killian in the 75 out of position 16. And your final 4 starters in car 615, Taylor Brizigheller alongside Raymond Burner in your 9th row. And your final row on the inside, Dustin Hall in the 331. He will start up alongside Darren Littoral in car 68 at a position number 20. So this is not the start of the race. You can see the pace truck moving to the infield. Hawkeye, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. What we are going to do right now is the drivers are going to get into their correct starting positions from 1st through to 6th. The drivers from 7th on back will be in their correct positions already. As they come out of turn number 4 next time by, they're going to get the signal to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. Your 4 wide salute. They'll then do about a lap or 2 under the 4 wide formation. Of course, once they break formation, they go green flag racing the following time by. And here we go. You can see the start of the cars starting to make their way into the awesome spectacle that is the 4 wide salute. Ladies and gentlemen, the World of Thunder Row Racing League Birthday Bash, the drivers are 4 wide. And a salute to you, the fans. Of course, a salute to everyone over the past year here at the World of Thunder Row Racing League. Whether you've raced, been an admin, you've done race control, whether you've helped out in some way, shape or form, we thank you for the past year and look for many more to come. How good is this sight as the cars of Blake Cannon and Shad Prescott going to break formation first? So they will break formation. They give themselves just a couple of turns of hot lapping. As the field once again going to settle down. We get set for 60 laps on the board. We get the field right. We get them tight. We got them stacked. Let's go racing here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Green flag is out and Dylan Hauser in the 2. Half spun the car. Not sure whether he got a helping hand or not, but it's certainly broken up from about 5th on backwards. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay on that one. Keep an eye on the 2. Tried to get on the gas a little too early, got off the gas, and then as soon as he went, he got tagged from behind. Let's take a look at the onboard shot of that one. Just there, he went to go. And then run in fact, he actually ran into the back of that car in front, so Did a car in front as well. Just watch that here. And Daffin almost shaped as if he was going to go when Hauser didn't. So back live as the lights on the pace truck turn off. Some of these drivers are not sure on whether it's going to be double file, whether it's going to be the Delaware double file restart or single file. Pace truck going to be in, and of course they're going to not go green off of 4, so they're just going to pace around for the moment. Burke Racing, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Welcome. A bit of confusion going on as to what. In fact, there it is. The field now going to double up. Looking like we're going to go green flag next time by. Hey Bryce, Dustin, Marcus, welcome. Alright, so we're going to have 55 to go when we go green flag racing this time by for turn number 4. Blake Cannon and Shad Prescott once again going to share the front row along with Eric Elmore and Dylan Wilson. Keith Hackney and Bryson Daffin will share row 3. 55 laps left on the board, and it will be green off of turn number 4 with the 44 of Blake Cannon. Green flag is out, and we're back underway here at the Volusia Speedway Park for the final night of the World of Thunder iRacing League Birthday Bash celebration. Hackney moving to the inside, down into turn number 3 and 4, trying to pick up position number 6. Battle on for 4th and 5th, right in front of Keith Hackney, Bryson Daffin and Eric Elmore. Move Dylan Wilson to the 3rd spot. Prescott runs the bottom of the speedway. Wilson right through the middle, following Blake Cannon in the 44. Look at Dylan Wilson up on the outside in that number 80 machine. Shad Prescott going to have company from Dylan Wilson on the outside, but Prescott not going to shy away from the bottom side of the speedway. Move Dylan Wilson to position number 2. Blake Cannon, you've got company here in a second. What can Wilson do in the early parts of this race? He's got a fast hot rod right now with the 44 of Blake Cannon. Looking at lap times, Dylan Wilson, fastest car with a 17.698. Cannon with a 17.731. They both happened to do it on the previous lap. So Wilson a little quicker on the previous lap. We'll see what it is as they come past the start-finish line right now. Look at this battle right now from about 6 on backwards. Hackney, Kilinowski and Elmore, those 3 drivers locked in a good battle. Then you go back to the 96 of Nick Daffin along with Shane DeVolta and Matthew Everett. There, DeVolta giving a bit of a don't argue there to Matthew Everett. Everett's going to come back at him now on the front straightaway. They all start to move into somewhat should be single file formation. We go back towards your 2 guys out in front. Through 1 and 2, they ride just above the slick in turns 1 and 2. Here comes Dylan Wilson, driving it down to the low side into turn number 3 and 4. Will he get the slide job complete? No, he cannot. I believe he may have just caught the inside wall into turn number 3, and it certainly halted proceedings for the number 80 machine. Here comes Prescott once again. on the back bumper of the 80 of Dylan Wilson. So we've got 9 laps of green flag action complete so far in a row. Your leader is Blake Cannon down the back straight away. 45 laps to go as they come past the start finish line. Bryson Daffin sitting in fourth. Keith Hackney is closing in on the 2 of Hauser. Elmore by himself, and you go back to Kilinowski. Nick Daffin, Shane DeVolder, Aaron Kitchen, Matthew Everett, Cole Harvey. And you got Terry Jones, a bit of a gap back to Brad Dyer in the 56. Dustin Hall, Benji Killian, Raymond Burner, Darren Little and Taylor Brizikeller. So all 20 cars still on the racetrack. And just in front of Blake Cannon is the 615 car of Taylor Brizikeller. It's half a straightaway. So right now Cannon continues to lead from Wilson and Prescott. Top 3, they have just checked out right now. They are by far in a league of their own. Prescott goes down low on the 80 of Wilson. He got a little smug and a little tight. And had to back out off the throttle. Wilson all over the back of Cannon. Now he's going to go low into turn 1 and 2. And get a little tight again in the entry into 1. As we watch Blake Cannon in the 44 coming to put a lap down on the 615 of Taylor Brizikeller. Brizikeller stays low, lets the top 3 go on by without any sort of trouble. And I'm sure he will do the same for the rest of the field when they get to that 615 machine. 39 to go right now. Prescott, in fact, just going to tag the wall on the front straightaway. Track starting just to get a little slicker right now as these cars are really starting to move up the racetrack. Wilson once again all over the back of the 44 of Blake Cannon into 1 and 2. Wilson down low. He looks for the slide job. It is complete. But Blake Cannon back to the inside. They're going to rub pedals down the back straight away. Look out, boys. Side by side into turn number 3 and 4. Cannon and Wilson. It's going to be Wilson to lead that lap. Blake Cannon back to position 2. And now here comes Shad Prescott. Looking for second over Cannon. Your leader, Dylan Wilson. If you remember, I think he started position 5 in his heat. Got to position 2 in the space of 8 laps. And made his way forward in the dash as well. Now he is the leader down into 3 and 4. With 35 remaining. Still a fair way away from catching lap traffic. I have no doubt that if we can stay green for quite a period of time, I have no doubt that they will catch the lap cars. As Darren Littoral is going to be the next car to go a lap down. Taylor Brizikeller going to be the first car to retire. He is going to be 4 laps down at the moment, so pulling that car behind the wall. Right now, Wilson continues to lead from Cannon and Prescott, the top 3. 4th and 5th is going to be Bryson Daffin and Keith Hackney since in positions 5. It's the yellow flag flies. Bit of commentator's curse all over that one. We're not sure on that one. It could be the 26. In fact, it might be Darren Littoral. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Was in fact the 68 car. Darren Little going to pull that one back to the infield. Just catches the inside wall into turn number 1. Was trying to do the right thing and get off the racetrack, but with your leaders coming into turn number 1 and 2, Well, it did bring out the caution just there. Stopped on the racetrack. So back live. And yes, the 41 of Shad Prescott was in second. So we know Dylan Wilson was first. Blake Cannon going to be scored second. Third is going to be Shad Prescott. So we move to the Delaware double file restart, I believe, looking at the way that these cars have lined themselves up as they come to the Wonder Green signal. Wilson going to have the front row to himself. Cannon and Prescott in row 2. Row 3 going to be Hackney and Daffin. So this is going to bunch the field back up. 30 laps to go, 29 when we get the green flag. This time by, the lights are out. Delaware double file restart incoming. Here we go, green flag back out. Dylan Wilson. Prescott has got a run on the outside, but look at Cannon diving down low into 1 and 2, but the yellow is out already. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Terry Joyner maybe? Let's take a look at your wicked cushion instant replay. So in fact it was Terry Joyner. Just caught the tyres, and unfortunately the 331 of Dustin Hall involved in that one. So some quick back-to-back cautions here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Of course, every time there is a caution, we lose 3 to 4 laps depending on where the drivers are on the racetrack. It's still going to be the top 5 of Wilson, Cannon, Prescott, Daffin, and Hackney. So the lights out on again on the iRacing official pace truck. This time we have 25 to go. Now, Prescott, I believe he was having some issues here, and to the 41, he's actually called it quits, so that's going to move the outside row up a row. So Hackney now going to be, in fact, they're going to turn the lights back on the pace truck just to get the field sorted again. So now Hackney going to move up on the outside row along with Eric Elmore. Move DJ Kilinowski onto the 3rd row on the outside. Of course, the payout structure, $75 to the winner. 50 for second. Third will grab 40, I believe it is. And you go down in 35, 30, 25, 20, 20, 15, 15, 10 for the rest of the field. So make that 24 to go. Dylan Wilson, Keith Hackney, and Blake Cannon, your new top 3. Hard luck going to Shad Prescott, but green flag is out. We're back underway here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Cannon going to move to the outside. Oh, Hackney half got spun by multiple people. Move Bryson Daffin to position 3. Slider from Cannon on Wilson for your race lead. Wilson going to turn it back underneath him. 0.066, half a car length, half a tenth of a second. And Dylan Wilson going to go back to the front, but Blake Cannon not done with just yet. Slide job into 3 and 4. Wilson with a perfectly timed crossover down the front straightaway. Oh, boys, if we can do this for the next 22 laps, wouldn't this just be an absolute epic race? Cannon and Wilson racing side by side, throwing the sliders on each other. Oh, the 19 of the Volta. He got caught up. Slider from Wilson now. Cannon, oh no, Cannon got into the left rear. Left rear quarter panel. Oh no, Bryson Daffin. Dylan Wilson around. Heartbreaking stuff. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Blake Cannon. See, just got into the back of Dylan, into the side of Dylan Wilson, and that really spun the 80 around. And of course, Bryson Daffin in the 18 climbs the fence, climbs the grass, trying to be a gardener. We'll get some landscaping duties out there. So that changes your top 5. As we come back live, the lights are still on the pace truck, so 2 to green. So how about DJ Kilinowski, Matthew Everetts riding in 2nd and 3rd, Hackney 4th, Eric Elmore 5th. Blake Cannon has been put back to the end now, whether that's an admin call or whether that's a call from Blake himself. Of course, doesn't want to win a race like that. $17 to go, and green flag is back out. Right now the driver's on the 2nd row. Matthew Everett on the inside of the 06. Going to battle it out with DJ Kilinowski down the back straightaway. Keith Hackney upside down. Oh, big ride for the 69. And we go yellow again. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Keep an eye on the black and purple on the outside and the 69. I misjudged. Back straight. Just caught the back end of the opening then. Goes upside down, gets it back on all fours. Right there. Well, they say you need some luck to win some races. That's exactly what the 2 has had this entire run here tonight. Of course, with those top 5 drivers now been shuffled back towards the back, or some misfortune happened, like Chad Prescott didn't get the restart. And now, of course, Keith Hackney, a mistake from himself. And you look at Dylan Wilson and Blake Cannon having some issues of their own. Bryson Daffin as well. They're back in the pack as well. Gifting a win to the 2. But with 13 still to go, Matthew Everett gets pushed hard into the wall by the 19 of Shane DeVolva. 3 wide on the exit of turn number 2. Brad Dyer and all sorts of strife at the back. And once again, we go yellow. Let's take a look at your wicked cushion instant replay. So keep an eye on the orange and black 56. A little nudge there from the 18 car, and then spins the car right out in front of the back marker Z. So we've seen a good bunch of green flag laps at the start of this one. But since we've had that caution, we've had a few quick back-to-back ones, but let's hope that we can finish up the last final 9 laps under the green flag conditions. Who's going to pick up the final win of the World of Thunder Racing League Birthday Bash? Of course, it's been a big week here on Ultimate Dirt to be covering majority of those races. Of course, throughout the rest of the year as well, we've got a lot more racing to cover here for the World of Thunder Racing League, so make sure you check them out on Facebook or check them out on the World Wide Web at www.wotrl.com. Here we go, back to green. 9 to go here in the main event. This time we've gone to single file restart. Has Kilinowski got anything for Hauser? Shane DeVolva moves to position 3. Then you go back to the 75 of Benji Killian. Killian started somewhere near the tail of this field and is at the moment sitting in a 4th spot. Got Eric Elmer, Matthew Everett, Nick Daffin behind him as well, along with Dustin Hall. Kilinowski starting to move closer to your race leader. Can the Rockstar get it done? Can he find victory lane? He moves outside. Thought about going inside, but just tagged the backstretch wall for just a slight moment. Really stopped the run from the 13 car. Down the back straightaway we run and we watch the 13 of DJ Kilinowski. 5 circuits remaining. Once we get to 4, there is your point of no return. Shane DeVolva from your B main as well. Now there it is, the point of no return. If a yellow comes, we finish behind the iRacing official pace truck. And there it is. That will be the end of it. It's going to be the 17 of Aaron Kitchen. Keep an eye on the white plane at 17 with the pink number. Let's see what happened to the 17. Just... well, the 80 car just... pretty sure it looked like it just straight lined him. Trying to put a move, in fact, on Cole Harvey. Just misjudged there from the 80, I'm assuming. sure we'll see another Facebook apology, Dylan, for that one. So on the penultimate lap, here to finish this one, the win going to go to Dylan Hauser. DJ Kilanowski home in second. Shane Duvall, that will be your top three here tonight. But of course, we've still got one more lap around this Volusia Speedway Park behind the iRacing official pace truck. And the final time through turn number 3 and 4. It's the World of Thunder iRacing League Short Track Nasty's Birthday Bash celebration comes to a close here at the Volusia Speedway Park for the UMP Modifieds, and Dylan Hauser gonna get the win. We'll go through and take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results. Hauser in car 2 gets the job done from DJ Kilanowski. Shane DeVolder 3rd. Matthew Everett 4th. Benji Killian 5th. Dustin Hall, Blake Cannon, Eric Elmore, Cole Harvey and Keith Hackney, your top 10. We go over the page and look at Brad Dyer, Raymond Berner, Nick Daffin, Aaron Kitchen, Dylan Wilson, Bryson Daffin, Taylor Brizigeller, Shad Prescott, Terry Joyner and Darren Littoral, your 20 starters. In fact, we're going to take a break just for 2 minutes. I'm going to be right back. All right, we are back, and we were just trying to get our top 3. Of course, let's go and chat with your top 3 here tonight. And home in 3rd place in car number 19, Shane DeVolder. Shane, congratulations on a 3rd place run here, man. What a heck of a run you had to come from, was it position 10 and make your way to position 3rd. You must be happy about that one.
Yeah, not too bad of a night. A little hectic there, but got through most of it and ended up with a good finish.
You guys had a heck of a run at the start of that race, but sort of once that first caution flag flew, I guess it was a matter of just trying to pick up as many spots as you can before the next one come out.
Yeah, it was kind of a game of just picking up all the spots you can under the green, waiting for the next
All right, well done to finish up the birthday bash celebration here with the third place finish. Before we let you get out of here, sponsor shout out, who makes it happen for you?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Slingshot Performance, Dylan Thornton Racing for keeping this deal up.
All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Shane DeVolder home in third place. We'll chat to the driver that comes home in second place tonight in car number 13. It's DJ Kilinowski, the rock star himself. DJ, congratulations on a second place run here tonight, man. Talk about how you're feeling at the moment.
I'd rather be lucky than good at this point in time. I was just hoping for a top 10.
You certainly had to sort of drive your tail off in this one. Track, really moved up the racetrack, but once these yellows kept coming out in those last sort of 20 to 25 laps, you guys didn't get a whole lot of racing. Was that frustrating, knowing that you guys had such a good run to start with, but you guys weren't able to capitalise on the finishing part of the race then?
I mean, I like the cautions because then I couldn't get past and was staying in second, but was really not hoping for that last caution. I was hoping me and Dylan could.
Well, you really had a shot at him at those last, I think it was 5 laps before that last caution flag came. I think there was one stage down the back straightaway where you were looking like you were going to go to the inside. You had such a run coming out of turn number 2, but I think you caught the backstretch wall and that sort of halted your momentum. Was that where you feel like you sort of lost in regards to finishing second here tonight?
Yeah, he entered in really low in 1 and 2 and got loose, and I was able to catch him, and I was going to throw it, but I caught the backstretch and couldn't get underneath.
All right, well, look, second place to finish up the week. Yeah, it's been an incredible week. Once again, those sponsors, shout out, who makes it happen for you?
I want to thank you for broadcasting it, Greg and Steve for Roll the Thunder, my teammates at Madman Motorsports, my buddy that always watches me and cheers me on, Matt McKinley, and my girlfriend Mary for allowing.
All right, there it is. DJ Kilinowski home in second. We'll go down and chat to your winner in car number 2, Dylan Hauser. Dylan, congratulations on the victory here. Well, they say you've got to have a lot of luck in these races, and luck was yours tonight. Well done on the win.
I mean, like I told these guys, I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week. And we've been good. We've been really good lately, but not lucky. So I guess hopefully the cars turn their hands and we got lucky tonight. That's all there is to it.
Talk about that first half of the race. You were sitting in about 5th, 6th. I think you almost fell back to 7th at one stage after that initial start was absolutely horrendous there. You guys got a restart on that one, and the cars just played into your hand tonight.
Yeah, they honestly played perfect. On the first start, the dude in front of me went, and he was trying to time the leader on the 3rd row, and I went when he did. Couldn't see the leaders. And I lifted because he mistimed it and got drilled in the back. So luckily, Steve understood and gave us our spots back, complete restart, and I had damage from that actually. And I got tossed around. Then I threw a slider on Daffrin, and he pretty much never lifted for me. And we rebounded, went back to 7th, and got lucky. I mean, that is all there is to it.
And not only that, but you also pick up yourself, I believe it is 75. 75 for tonight for picking up the win. So once again, some more cash this week for you.
Yeah, I've made a couple $100 this week racing this deal. I mean, I can't thank Steve enough. He didn't have to put this money up. He chose to, and it's cool to have leagues like this come over and race at.
All right, well, before we let you get out of here, sponsor shout out to who makes it happen.
TTL Esports, them guys are great to me. We got some new sponsors on board. Don't even have the list yet, but they're good. We got some new cars painted up, ready to show them off here in the next couple weeks, and go run some Pro Series races and kick some butt.
I'll rattle those sponsors off for you since I know them. SimWorks, Chassis Simulators, Thigh Designs, and Down Under Graphics. Just write those down.
Man, you're good. You're good. I know that Down Under Graphics one, but not.
All right, well,
appreciate you for broadcasting it too. See you guys later.
There we go. That was Dylan Hauser, who got got the win here in car number 2. Now, we are going to drag this man up for an interview because he is the brains behind the operation here at the World of Thunder. And, of course, Steve McMillan, welcome into the Ultimate Dirt TV booth. First of all, congratulations on the 1-year anniversary, but congratulations on a pretty successful week. How are you feeling after this one?
I feel pretty good. Just Just tired. It's been a lot going on, and we got a lot of stuff still going on, on the business side. But I mean, a year ago, we never thought this would happen, and we've exceeded our expectations.
And how much work? And not only it's not only you that's put this week on or put this year on. There's been a lot of help behind the scenes, with with other admins and stuff like that. But just talk about what has gone on, to put this week on, because you guys have put up a hell of a lot of prize money this week for guys to come out here and race.
Oh yes, I mean I gotta thank Isaiah. He's the one that actually keeps me. We butt heads, but actually he keeps me grounded. It's kind of funny. It's like the love-hate relationship, but but he actually keeps me grounded where I want to, kind of go off the slick end, and he makes sure that I'm in the middle, make sure I know what's going on, and stick it to our grassroots. I mean, I gotta think Greg has been with me since day one. He does our PR stuff. He's always supportive of me because there's times that you just put your head down. You're like, what can I do to change this? I would say this in July, we sat down with the drivers and said, this has to change. We put every rule in place to try to make better racing, and rules ain't gonna help unless drivers are involved in making sure they follow them. And they've done a great job. I mean, in season 4 this year, our memberships and stuff has jumped up over 200%. I mean, we have maxed out lobbies in recent weeks. We're growing. We got bigger and better things to come. But we couldn't do it without these drivers. I mean, in fact, DJ Kalinowski, I mean, he helped us out in the very beginning. And, it wasn't for that getting us a different direction on the racer side. I mean, we could be where we were in season 2, but thanks to him, he helped us out, and I got to thank Brett Hobson. He's done a lot for us. I mean, there's been a lot of people that's been involved. I mean, Greg does a lot of PR work for us. I got to thank, Kobe Eye Paints when I needed stuff done. He's helped me out. I got to thank you for coming on board. You really have helped us grow tremendously. I'm just proud of the whole deal, and we're going to have many, many more years to come.
All right, well, look, we're going to wrap this one up. Well done on a successful year, and well done on a successful week, and no doubt we'll see you on track every time that we cover up the World of Thunder stuff here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Well done, Steve.
Thank you, sir. Y'all have a good night.
There we go, the owner of World of Thunder. Yeah, we got a little chat with him just then, so well done to Stephen. Well done to Greg Sager, Isaiah Drow, DJ Kalinowski. The list really does go on when it comes to everyone behind the scenes putting in here for the World of Thunder. That'll do it for the Birthday Bash celebration week. We've had Saturday night was covered by Joe White, an online sim racing network, OSRN. Check him out on YouTube. He'll have videos to the Saturday night portion of the race for the super late models and 360 sprint cars. Of course, Sunday night we covered here on Ultimate Dirt TV. That was a 2-night deal for the super late models and 360s. Monday night we took a break. Tuesday night, last night we came back for the street stocks, where we've seen Jim Revis pick up a first career league win on Ultimate Dirt TV, and by 0.022 of a second. That was a hell of a race. Of course, you can go back and watch that one as well right here on the Ultimate Dirt TV website as well. Go to ultimatedirttv.com, or you can watch it back on Facebook or YouTube, depending on what you want to watch it on. And of course, tonight to wrap up the week for the Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash, the UMP Modifieds. It was scheduled to be a 2-night show, but with commitments for myself in the LSR TV production booth tomorrow night, we did cut it down to a 1-night show. So a big thanks to all the admins and all the racers for that shortage in regards to a 2-night show being put into 1 night. Of course, don't forget to check out our sponsors there on our website as well. And while we've got them, we want to thank Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, JR Productions and Media, Turbo Tees Apparel, and of course World of Thunder Racing. Without their support, none of this would be possible here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, we're going to be taking the next couple of nights off. Of course, nothing really going up until, I believe, Sunday night Australian time or Sunday morning. Well, American times, we're going to have the Australian Speedway League Chili Bowl. That should be an absolute belter of a night for the midgets as well. So, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, my name's Brett Wheeler. We say thank you for tuning in here for the week and every other time that we broadcast. And until next time, good night, everybody. Take care.